Welcome to this another video in the series on basic data analysis for teachers. Please remember to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified each time I post a new video. Now, in the last video, you were taught how to do the average, minimum, maximum, and work out the status using the if function. In today's video, we'll be using the COUNTIF function as well as constructing a graph. I had pre-prepared a table to the right of my sheet that has overall performance, and this table will count the number of males and females who actually passed and those who failed based on the criteria that or the criterion that we would have selected. We say 50% or more pass, and less than that would be failing. Now remember that for the word COUNTIF, it is not case sensitive, so you can type it in initial caps. Let's go ahead. Now remember that for the formula, you need to take note of the cell addresses, and that will ensure that whatever you put in the formula, you get the desired result. Let us look at our females. Our females start at, so we'll be using the age column. Our females start at age 4 and ends at age 20, and our males begin at age 21 and ends at age 37. You write those down so that when you are working with your table, you don't have to be going back and forth. We'll begin. Remember that you should start with your equal sign, equal, COUNTIF, open parenthesis. You will now put the range that you're working with. For the males, remember the males start at age 21 and it ends at age 37. We want to count all the passes within this range. We write the range down. Age 21 colon age 37, comma, we are counting the pass, open quotation, pass, close quotation, close parenthesis, enter. We have 13 males that passed, so we can actually go over and count to verify if this is actually the case. We go down and we count the males starting at 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We actually have 13 males passing. Now let us do the females. The females range from age 4 to age 20, equal, COUNTIF, open parenthesis. They begin at age 4 to age 20, comma, we're checking for pass, open quotation, pass, close quotation, close parenthesis, and we have the number of females who passed. And of course, we can go over and do the counting just to verify. Let us look at the fail. Same function, similar formula. Equal COUNTIF, open parenthesis, the males, again, age, 21, colon, 2, age, 37. So we're looking at all the variables there in age 21 to age 27. And when I speak of variables, I'm talking about the pass and the fail. Comma, we are checking for fail, open quotation, FAIL, close quotation, parenthesis. We have 4 males failing. Let us work with the females now. Equal COUNTIF, parenthesis. We inject the range there for the females. They start at age 4 to, when I say 2, I mean the colon, age 20, comma, open quotation, fail, close quotation, parenthesis. We have 5 females failing. Now we have just used our COUNTIF function to count the number of students passing as opposed to those failing by gender. Now we are ready to insert a graph, and we'll be using this overall performance table. We first highlight the cells of the table. We go to, in the menu bar, we click insert, go down to chart, Google Sheet automatically generates a graph for us. We can change the chart here. You'll notice that there are some handles, some blue boxes around the table, and it also indicates that the table is highlighted. Once the table is highlighted, you see a chart editor panel appears on the right. Here where you have chart type, if you click on it, you'll see suggested chart types, pie charts, etc. Here you can change your chart style. We want to make some edits to our chart in terms of giving the chart a title, moving the legend, and we want to also ensure that we correctly label the X and Y axis. We go to here, customize, to get that done. First thing we want to do is to add chart title. We click that. The chart title, if you look below chart title, you see title text, pass and fail. Here's where it is. This is what is here, but we do not want to use this. I'd prefer if we use the title of the table, which is overall performance. Here you click, delete that, overall performance. That becomes our title. We can bold it and center it. Next, we need to add our vertical axis here. The horizontal axis is already labeled. It's labeled gender. We will change it from all caps to initial caps. First, we will click the down arrow. We want to change how the horizontal axis title looks. It's gender. Let us not have it in all capital letters, but instead initial caps. There we have it. Then we do the vertical. Nothing is here. we want to label this as number of students. We say number of students. You see it appear here. The final thing I'll be doing is to move the legend from here. It's at the top. I don't need it there. I'll go down to legend. Automatic, it's at the top. I want to move it. 1 second. Here, position. Want to move it. Let me go back. Position, legend position to the right side. So it is there. I want to manually move it down a bit. So I click on it and then I drag to move it. Here we have a pictorial representation of the table that we have here. We can look at the table, eyeball the information that is there, and by just looking at the graph, we see that both males and females did well. But if you look deeper, you'll realize that the males actually outperformed the females. In terms of those who failed, we can also see that more females failed than did the males. So this is a very, very easy way of looking at your data. By just looking at the numbers, they don't say much. But when you see them, however, when you see them in a picture form in terms of a chart, it gives a detailed and meaningful explanation or information as to what is happening. When you look at the numbers, they really don't say much. However, if the numbers are placed in the form of a chart, it gives more meaning to the data. And that is what this table is saying. By looking at it, you realize that the males outperform the females, and on the flip side, more females failed than actually the males who failed. So this is this video for the COUNTIF function and also inserting the graph. In the next video, I will walk you through the steps involved in doing the written analysis of your data. Thanks for watching.